Hello, YouTube. This is your wonderful Sage again, and I just wanted to make a quick video about how I was thinking about the past a lot. And on my journey, I've realized that there is a lesson to be learned from your past. And it's basically the chapter in this journey is basically how the past is revisited, meaning things that have been locked into my subconscious have been resurfacing. And what I mean by that is, I felt in my spirit that I forgave particular things of the past, but I actually did not. It's not so much that I did not forgive it, but it's so much of there is something to be learned. For example, I'm going to be 27 years old this year, and by the time you are 27, your brain has fully functioned, meaning you're not going to think the same way that you have at 15, 16 years old. It's going to be a lot different. So that's what's happening now. I'm going through an awakening process or a cleansing. And whatever the past may be to you, it could be a field of broken glass, it could be an abyss, a tunnel, and you're walking toward the light. I always call my past the land of Egypt. You know how in the Bible the Hebrews were leaving Egypt for the promised land? So that's what I identify my past as being. You know, you learn a lesson and you walk forward and you don't look back. I feel like I've had this slave mentality where I would think the same way that I have at 15, 16 years old. And I realized that the more and more I think of a particular thing of the past, it may be a question like, why did she do this? Why did she do this? Why did she do this? And I would think about that particular thing over and over and over. It's because I didn't get it. It was like God kept giving me the test to take. And until I learned or passed that test, was I able to move on. So sometimes I gain perspective from that particular thing and I gain revelations and answers from that particular thing. I take the test over and over. Like until I pass and until I finally get it and until my perception changes so that I can move toward the next phase in life, will I continue to think about this particular thing. And then once I do, I am able to move on. And it's often the same thing. Sometimes I think about particular things more often than other ones. But for the most part, I get it. So on my journey, the past is revisited, and I am holding the hand of God. And I've come to realize that this is a cleansing process. So whatever God has in store for me, it's going to be something great, it's going to be something beautiful, and it's going to be something magnificent. And I really can't wait. This has been very trying, but it has been much needed. I need to heal. I have asked God to heal me in all areas of my life, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and mentally, and I'm getting there. So this process or project or this phase was definitely much needed.